So I'm going to start out with a mattifying base product by Australis just to control the oil and even my skin tone. And I'm just going to press and pat this into my skin. So I'm going to take the Wake Me Up foundation in the colour 200 Soft Beige on a Real Techniques Expert base brush and just buff this into my skin. And then I'm going to take the Wake Me Up concealer in the colour 101 Ivory and just put it under my eyes in big upside down triangles, down the bridge of my nose, forehead, chin, and on the sides of my jaw. Ta-da! Now we're going to take the same foundation brush and just blend the concealer into the foundation. So I'm taking a damp beauty blender just to blend out that concealer right under my eyes. It really helps to blend it in and give it an airbrushed effect. So I'm taking the Bourjois bronzing primer and just using it as a cream bronzer on an angled brush, just pushing it through my cheekbones and slightly onto my temples. So I'm going to take the Girl Meets Pearl Illuminator from Benefit and just tap it into the top of my cheekbone, just using my fingers. And a little bit more on my nose and forehead, and then setting it with the Prestige Sun-Baked Mineral Bronzer in the colour Pure Shimmer with a fan brush. I'm going to contour using the NYX blush in the colour Taupe, and I'm just going to get a post-it and fold it in half so I can have a sharp line for my contour. I'm going to take a Real Techniques setting brush and just contour the sides of my nose using the same NYX blush. So I've got a Chanel bronzer in the colour 62 and just taking a fluffy bronzing brush just to blend it into my cheeks, temples and my jawline. So I'm taking the Coralista blush from Benefit on a Inglot blush brush and just tapping a little bit onto the apples of my cheeks. And then I've got the Clinique powder in the shade 102 on a large fluff brush by Sigma and just setting the concealer under my eyes. And that is the face complete. Now I'm just going to go on to my eyebrows, but just zoom through because I'll make a separate video on how I fill in my eyebrows. So I'm going to use sticky tape as a guideline for my eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the Steeler in the Light eyeshadow palette and use the colour Bliss on a Sigma Blending E25 brush and just push this through my crease and on the outer third of my eye. I'm going to take the colour Sandstone from the same palette and use the same brush and just buff that through the exact same way, just deepening the crease. And then I'm going to take a clean E25 brush and just buff out all the edges so they're seamless and you can't see any harsh lines. I'm going to use ebony on the same brush and on the same areas, so through my crease and on the outer third of my eye, just buffing and blending until there's no harsh lines. So I'm taking Bear from the same palette on a Sedona Lace EB15 brush and just putting this under my eyebrow where I've blended up that eyeshadow a little bit too high. And I'm going to put Kitten just in the arch of my eyebrow and diffuse and kind of blend that out with Bear. So I'm going to take Woodwinked by MAC on a fluffy brush and just put that on the section of my eye where I haven't placed any eyeshadow. Very gently peel off the sticky tape, and I'm going to use the same concealer that I used under my eyes and just place that where the tape was in case it took off any of the foundation, and just buff that out with a concealer brush. So I'm going to go back in with Bliss on a flat top brush and just buff that in 3/4 along the lower lash line. Then take Sandstone and buff that in about halfway, and take Ebony just on the outer third, and then take Ebony again and push that into the top lash line. I'm going to take a brown eyeliner from a stylus and just place this about 3/4 of the way along my lower lash line, and mascara on the top and bottom lashes. I've got a little bit on my eyelid, but I'm just going to let that dry and take it off later with a Q-tip. I'm going to apply the Ardell Demi 120 eyelashes with some black Duo eyelash glue and place these on my eyelashes. And that is the eyes completed. And now onto the lips. I'm using a Maybelline Colour Whisper in the colour 25 Lust for Blush. And I'm just going to go straight onto my lips. It's really, really sheer and moisturising, so you really don't even need a mirror. And then I'm going to set my makeup with the Vitamin E Body Shop Face Mist. And that is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you have any requests, just leave them in a comment below, and thanks for watching. Bye!